Good day, students. I am Mr. Oyebamiji Femi, your mathematics teacher for this lesson. In the lesson today, we will discuss fractions. Under this topic, we shall learn the meaning and types of fraction. At the end of the lesson today, you should be able to 1. State the meaning of fractions. 2. Name types of fraction. 3. Convert improper fractions to mixed fractions. 4. Convert mixed fractions to improper fractions. A fraction represents parts of a whole. When something is broken up into a number of parts, the fraction shows how many of those parts you have. Definition of fraction. Fraction is defined as a part or portion of a whole. We use fraction to describe parts of quantities. Imagine a whole as a complete object. When we divide it into 2, we have an half of that object. When we divide it into 4, we have a quarter, and so on. For example, 1 whole, 1 over 2 half, 1 over 4 quarter, 3 over 4 3 quarter. Consider a fraction 3 over 4. The digit 3 above the bar is called the numerator. The bar is called the fractional bar, which means division. The digit below the fractional bar, that is 4, is called the denominator. The numerator shows the number of parts in the fraction being considered, while the denominator shows the number of equal parts the whole has been divided into. Types of fraction. Fraction can be classified as follows. A. Proper fraction. Proper fraction is a fraction whose numerator, that is number above the bar, is smaller or less than the denominator, that is number below the fractional bar. For example, 3 over 7, 7 over 10, 15 over 19, and so on. Note, the value of a proper fraction is always less than 1. Improper fraction. Improper fraction is a fraction with the numerator either equal to or greater than the denominator. Fractions like 5 over 4, 17 over 6, 8 over 3, and so on are improper fractions. 7 over 7 is also an improper fraction. Note the following. 1. Every natural number can be written as a fraction, in which 1 is the denominator. For example, 2 equals 2 over 1. 25 equals 25 over 1. 62 equals 62 over 1, and so on. So every natural number is an improper fraction. The value of an improper fraction is always equal to or greater than 1. C. Mixed fraction. This type of fraction has a whole number and a proper fraction beside it. It is the combination of proper fraction and a whole number. For example, 20 whole number 1 over 2, 14 whole number 3 over 4, 5 whole number 3 over 4 are mixed fraction. 2 halves make a whole. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 equals 1. When you add one more half to a whole, now you have 3 halves. Or you can say that you have a whole and half, or 1 whole number 1 over 2. Half plus half equals 1 plus half equals 1 whole number 1 over 2. An improper fraction is always expressed as a mixed fraction. For example, 5 over 2 gives 2 whole number 1 over 2. Let us have a short break.